We're crazy, but we're not wrong. We're done with entertainment because it makes us machines, and we want ecstasy that connects us to greater things and the best version of ourselves.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
And it's not easy here in the battlefield of the True Seeker Warrior, as new revelations are downloaded from the eternal realm. For example, I mentioned Tyler Durden at the beginning. In an old mythology, he was the higher self, the daemon or Gnostic revealer. But then Chuck Palahniuk released the sequel to Fight Club, and we find out that Tyler Durden is actually the mental virus manifestation of that dark archetype Jung wrote about to Bill W. That essence of destruction for its own sake that just doesn't permeate the universe, but is the chief building block of the universe. This is the new mythology.
I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
It makes sense, you see. Violence is the ruling force of the cosmos. From the tearing of a star to make planets, to the eternal war of black and red ants that shows military tactics matching that of Roman centurions. The flight of the bee to pollinate a flower is the same as the victim stalking of the serial killer. And the circle of life is really a circle jerk of carnage.
Look, Simba.
Call it Shiva, call it Sebek, call it destruction of Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, or call it Odin and his two-man grift. Call it harmonious fucking creation if you want. It paradoxically fuels and feeds off all the galaxies. It's sentient and it's Tyler Durden. And the elite of human history worship it to gain endless entertainment with no need for the responsibility of true ecstasy. As Stephen Heller said, the first sound of the universe wasn't Om, but munch, munch, munch. Every living entity relies on the death and suffering of another living entity to continue.
Look, Simba.
And the elite gets so addicted to that energy, that entertainment. This dark archetype appears as the demiurgic judge in Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. Considered the great American novel that happens also to be the great modern Gnostic gospel. In one scene, the judge tells the Gnostic Jesus figure and his archons this:
It makes no difference what men think of war. War endures. As well ask men what they think of stone. War was always here. Before man was, war waited for him. The ultimate trade awaiting its ultimate practitioner. That is the way it was and will be. That way and not some other way. War is the ultimate game. Because war is at last a forcing of the unity of existence. War is God.
In our culture, the dark archetype manifests as the military-industrial complex, the true ruler of the West. It feeds souls and blood and undiluted suffering to that dark archetype. It's vast and endless, a network of children-killing drones and drug pipelines and sex slave trafficking. It wiped out John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., John Lennon, and so many others who were sick of entertainment. It's vast and endless, and for us to have any chance to help the least of our brothers, we have to stop it. We can't fight it because
to fight the empire is to be infected by its derangement.
No, We must starve it, and we must create better worlds and possibilities than that of the creator gods and their butt slaves in the establishment. We must reject entertainment that keeps us in the game, in the machine, and fight for that ecstasy. Simple as that. Are you with me?
Don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men.
It's possible to win if we continue to speculate on our myth, magic, and meaning. There are endless possibilities, and astral guests like Nicholas Laus provide them every week on Aeon Byte. Are you with me? I'm with you. Let us starve the dark archetype.